Grand Rapids is the next stop for what's proved to be a very popular theatrical adaptation of C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters.
In studio with us today, Max McLean, the play's star and producer. We're just picking your brain a little bit. You've really been traveling with this production, but you started in New York City.
Right. We played 9 months with C.S. Lewis's Screwtape Letters at the West Side Theater, and then been on tour for the past 2 years and finally made it here.
So set the stage. Tell everybody exactly what is the Screwtape Letters?
Well, C.S. Lewis wrote this extraordinary novel about Screwtape, which is spiritual warfare from a demon's point of view. He's created this morally inverted universe where up is down, good is bad, God is called the enemy, Satan is called our Father below. And Screwtape is like Satan's chief psychiatrist. He understands human nature really, really well. He knows where to pick, and he says, you know, I've got a file on Terri and Rachael, and I'm going to do everything I can to ruin their lives.
Kind of get there. And this actually came to you.
Yes.
How?
Well, it was interesting because I was doing this show, and this other show, and this theater professor from Drew University in Madison, New Jersey, saw it, and a couple of weeks later sent me an email telling me how much he appreciated my work, and then suggested that I would make a really good Screwtape.
You're like, is down here?
But you know, it was interesting because I'd read the book in my 20s. It was one of the first books I read when I converted to Christianity in my 20s, and I was so engaged with the book. But I never saw it as theatrical literature. But he had an idea how to do it. So I said, well, if we can get the rights from the C.S. Lewis estate, we'll have a go of it. And that was in 2005. We did our first production in 2006, and another one in late 2007, you know, bigger and better each time. And then the last one, 2010 in New York, and that's the one we're bringing here.
That's wonderful. We actually do have a nice clip, a 2-minute clip, so you can actually see a little of the production yourself. Take a look.
To promote a desirable marriage. In the meantime, let me describe to you the type of woman, I mean the physical type, he should be encouraged to fall in love with. Now, this question has been answered for us by spirits far deeper down the lower archy than you and I. Oh, it is the business of these great masters to produce in every age a misdirection in what may be called sexual taste. This they do by working through the small circle of popular artists, designers, and actresses who determine the fashionable type. The aim is to guide your patient away from those with whom spiritually healthy, happy, and fertile marriages are most likely. At one time, we directed the male taste to the statuesque, aristocratic beauty, mixing men's vanity with their desires. At another, we selected an exaggeratedly feminine type, faint, languishing, so that folly, cowardice, and general falseness were at premium. At present, we're on the opposite tact. We now teach men to like women whose bodies are scarcely distinguishable from those of boys. This type of beauty is more transitory than most, aggravating the female's chronic horror of growing old, with many excellent results. We have also engineered a great increase in the exhibition of the nude. Oh, it is all fake. Of course, the figures are falsely drawn, made to appear firmer and more slender than a full-grown woman has a right to be.
That's great.
Oh my goodness!
You know, you have a lot in there, and
yeah, that's
comedy is one thing. You know, what does this touch upon? You know, is it a lot of drama?
It's definitely it is a comedy in the sense that it does entertain, but it's very provocative because he's made this morally. In this particular scene, Screwtape is trying to get his particular person that he's trying to damn to get involved with a woman to his liking, which, you know, and to judge the woman in which he's going to have a relationship with based on coolness. At one time we liked them this way, and another time we liked them this way, because we're always trying to to shape sexual taste,
Right.
and not look at character.
Yes.
That's what his point was.
When it's interesting, it seems like it strikes a chord because of all of the conversations going on as we move through time. These are sort of conversations that end up in the public arena even now. And to that end, you were actually a guest speaker at Calvin College's January series a couple of years ago.
Right. Well, this book is timeless, and what it has to say to our culture now about peeling back the material world. I think our choices and the quality of our lives are determined by the choices that we make. And what Lewis is trying to say in this book is that those choices are influenced, and who are you going to listen to?
Yeah.
Right. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. And so this weekend, you do have the opportunity to check it out. A couple performances on Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to be at two shows at DeVos Performance Hall at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. and we're very excited about being here.
It's a beautiful place.
I look forward to being there.
And there are tickets available still, so if you're interested, you can go to the website, you can call the ticket office, and come see Max. And so you're becoming a regular in Grand Rapids now.
I like Grand Rapids very much.
Yeah, I was going to say, you certainly today or tomorrow are going to get some beautiful weather to enjoy.
You. I look forward to that too.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
This is 8 West.